Hi guys, I'm back again. I've decided to make a new cooking video because it's been about a year, which is a considerable amount of time. And I do genuinely like making these videos. I'm boiling. I don't know if you can see how sweaty my face is because I decided like what to make for this menu. But I didn't have any of the ingredients, so I had to go out and buy them, and I literally just came back like 5 minutes ago, so I'm so sweaty. But yeah, I really should make more cooking videos because I really do enjoy it, but I'm very self-conscious, and so I only tend to make them when I'm alone in my house, and I know that nobody can like come and bother me. I'm not actually alone today. My brother is also in the house. I think he's sleeping though, or if he's not sleeping, he's just like in his room, but it's fine. Like, I don't care about him. If anything, I'll try to include him because I feel like we need to bond more as siblings, but that's a whole other thing. For today's menu, since it's fucking boiling everywhere, I've decided to make a fresh menu. Something quick, something easy, and something that doesn't require you to be actually cooking, so like to use the stove or to use the oven or anything like that. So I decided to make cold udon noodles, cold silken tofu, and gazpacho because you need some veggies. And hopefully that'll be enough. I'll be making the gazpacho now because it's almost 12, like it's almost noon, but I had breakfast 2 hours ago, less than 2 hours ago, so I'm not hungry right now. I'm gonna make the gazpacho now because technically when you eat it or drink it, it's supposed to be cold. So I'm making it now. I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and then when I do have it for lunch, my glasses keep falling. And then when I do have it for lunch, I am going to put ice in it. Hopefully I have ice. I didn't check. I'm pretty sure I do though. And then when it comes to actually like having to eat lunch, I'll make the other two things, but they're really quick. It should take like 15 minutes tops. So yes, I'll be making the gazpacho now. So gazpacho is really easy to make, and I hope you'll copy these recipes because I think in total, literally, I think the longest thing to make is the gazpacho. So yeah, you guys can easily make this at home. I don't know if any of you have actually tried any of the recipes that I've made on this channel. To be fair, they're all new recipes to me. Like, every time I make a video on this channel, it's always a recipe that I've never made, except for the dal. I make dal like really often. But yeah, so I hope they turn out good. This is my pajama, by the way. I'm in my pajamas. I did have a shower though, but you can't smell me through the video, which is good. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess. Okay, so making gazpacho. I just rewatched that, like the intro to the video, and I realized that my hair looks horrid. So I tried to even it out. I don't know if that worked. Fuck me, I guess. So yeah, never mind. Anyway, gazpacho is really easy. You need like anyway, sorry, you really don't need a lot of things. You need tomatoes, but I'm going to use this because I can't eat raw tomatoes. I'm allergic to raw tomatoes, and in passata, tomatoes are already cooked, so I can eat them, and I can't be bothered to buy raw tomatoes, boil them, wait for them to cool down, pass them. I'm just like, no. So I'm sorry, I'm going to be using this because for me it's quicker because I can't have raw tomatoes. I don't know how much that changes like the taste. To me it's the same. So yes, you need tomatoes, 2 green peppers, 1 cucumber, although I might use half because this is a big cucumber, because the last time I used a whole one it tasted too much like cucumber, if you know what I mean. So I was like, maybe not. Then what do you need? You need onion. I think I might just use one. Garlic, how much you like. Vinegar, this is white wine vinegar, obviously not balsamic vinegar. Olive oil, pepper and salt. So basically what you want to do is, and then these. So what you want to do when making gazpacho is basically just like cutting up the vegetables and that's it. It has to be sort of dense. It has to have the same kind of texture as a vellutata. So it's supposed to be thick, nice and thick. My mum always manages to get like the most beautiful, smooth texture, and for the life of me, I cannot get the smoothness of the texture. Every time I make it, it comes out grainy. It comes out fucking grainy. But yeah, that's life. So I don't know how I can show you this, but I'm going to cut the vegetables up, pass them in this because I just want to, because it makes it easier. And then I'm going to ultimately pass them in this to make it, you know, smoother. But I'm going to show you the whole process. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. If not, it's up to you, I guess. It's up to me actually, because I'm not making a video, but you know. Okay, so in here we have everything, and now the only thing we need to do is pass it, because at the end of the day, I mean, you don't really need to add water because they're all watery vegetables and they'll make water by themselves. So yeah. Okay, so the gazpacho is done. The only thing that I'm going to do is just transfer it into this pitcher and then just put it in the fridge. So it's fairly, like, how am I supposed to do this? It's fairly easy to make. Oh god. Yeah. I was literally about to say I didn't get any on my shirt, but I did still get some sprays, but that's okay. That is okay. So yeah. Gazpacho. I'm just gonna let that cool down, and it's now 12:33. I'm still not hungry, so I think I'll start making lunch in about an hour. So I'll see you in an hour. Hello again, it's 2:34 and I am fucking starving. I would have started cooking before, but I was on the phone with Sophia, so I couldn't use my phone. So for lunch, we are having zaru udon, which is just like cold udons with a dipping sauce. And then some tofu, like some cold silken tofu. So, yeah, no, that's just it, really. Let me show you what we've got. Is this gonna work? So for the dipping sauce, for the udons, we have mirin here, soy sauce. This is supposed to be dashi. Dashi's fish stock though, I don't want to use fish. And I can't find shiitake to make vegan dashi, so I'm just using vegetable stock, I'm sorry. And sugar. And that's all I'll be needing for the dipping sauce for the udons. The udons are here. The tofu is here. And then these are just like, this is ginger, these are green onions, there's wasabi, and there's seaweed. I think you can see that. I hope so. And that's just garnishes. So yes, I will be putting you back up there and just cooking. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done like preparing all the wait, let me check actually. Yes, I've done preparing the things I need to prepare, so now I'm just going to plate them. For the noodles, I've had them cool down and I'm going to put them on a plate and set them on ice. So ice on the plate, noodles on top, and then the sauce is a dipping sauce, so you're supposed to just dip the noodles in. But you know, I'm gonna garnish it with like ginger and green onion. As for the tofu, as you can see here, wait, let me show you because I'm so bad at silken tofu. Like it never, I don't understand how you're supposed to get it out of the box without destroying it. To me, that is impossible. By the way, I did get gazpacho all over my t-shirt, but you can't really see it on camera. Yeah, look there. But yeah, so I will also plate the tofu, and then I'm gonna go outside, get the gazpacho. Well, I'm gonna get the gazpacho, go outside, and then I'll show you the final result, and I'll taste it, and I'll let you know. Hi guys, so this is the final result. This is the tofu, this is the dipping sauce for the noodles, which are cooling on ice, and this is gazpacho. And now I'm going to eat it and have a taste test, so I will let you know. Okay, so I'm finally going to eat. I'm very excited. I've already made gazpacho, so I know it's good and I know I can make it. I'm very excited about the tofu, which I got a spoon for, because I know that I'm gonna fuck it up with chopsticks. It's just gonna fall, and I don't want to do that. And also for the dipping sauce for the noodles, I'm very excited. So let's dig in so let's try it. I'm gonna try the noodles first. I'm gonna mix them a bit because I put some wasabi on the side, as I hope you can see. I'm just gonna mix that in. I think noodles with ice, genius. So genius, honestly brilliant. And there's ginger and there's spring onion, so I'm just gonna mix that and just dip it in the sauce. To be fair, I didn't make a lot of noodles. I was about to like mix udon and noodles, yeah. But I can just make more if I'm hungry, and I've got like the gazpacho and the tofu too, so I'm gonna try this first. I'm just gonna dip it like that, guys. And it slipped. Okay. And it slipped more. Okay. This is really yummy. Wow. I've got sauce on my glasses. I invited Sophia over to lunch today. She said no, I have to spend time with my mom, which is valid, but she's missing out on a great meal. So yeah, this is very yummy. I am enjoying it a lot. However, excuse me. However, I would recommend that you make the sauce a bit before. That way you can stay in the fridge, or better yet in the freezer for a longer time, and that way it's cooler, because like right now it's cool, but I think it's supposed to be like cooler, like much more like chilled. So this is good. I'm gonna eat the rest of it off camera because I just like want to try everything out, so I can tell you guys, yes, make it, it's so yummy, or no, don't make it, it's horrible. So I'm gonna try the tofu now, which looks good. Guys, I should have become a chef. So let me see. Let's dig in. I actually like silken tofu a lot. I don't eat it often. I used to make my own tofu, which is something that I should start doing again because it was really fun and it's really easy. And I might actually make a video about that because it's really quick. It's kind of like making cheese, but yeah, let's taste this. It's good. Nice and fresh. I love seaweed. I love ginger. I love spring onion. So like, for me, it's a big yes. What's not to love? It's a great summer dish. Yes. As for the gazpacho, I already know it's good because I already made it. But yeah. I forgot to put ice in it, but it's cool now. I love it. And you know what? It came out smoother than usual. I think it's because my mum bought a new thingy, because ours was like really old, and every time you use it, it would heat up, and so like you wouldn't be able to use it for more than like 10 minutes because it would physically be too hot in your hand. And so I'm glad that we bought a new one. Sorry, I think that these are all great, especially the noodles. I'm a big fan of this dipping sauce. I liked it a lot. I will make it more. I think it's a great dish, and I think that like all the best food, it's very messy to eat. Yes, my hot take is all the best foods are messy to eat, and therefore it's impossible to have any sort of restraint or any sort of elegance or be like, oh my god, let me just eat all proper. That's not possible. And I think that's amazing, because you won't see, this is the sweat, my glasses, that's sweat. I think that when it comes to food, the more passionate you are when you eat it, the better. Because if you're not enjoying it, what are you doing? Like, if of all things you're not enjoying the food that you're eating, why are you, wow, the ice is melting really quickly, why are you eating it? So I think I'm a big fan of messy foods, of like well, soups and noodle soups, anything that, you know, kind of gets you grimy, kind of like it stains your t-shirt, it stains your glasses, it gets everywhere. If you're with someone, maybe you're a bit embarrassed because you're like, oh fuck, like what am I looking like? And I think that's amazing. That is the best food. I don't like food that doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't in some way move you. I don't like food that's just there because it has to be pretty. I don't like what I call celebrity food, which is just food that looks good and maybe is yummy, but like you're supposed to eat it, you know, like a bite at a time, or just like, you know, dice it up into like small portions, because that way you'll be filled up quicker and stuff like that. I hate that. And so I'm very glad that this is messy food. I will be making more messy food. I love messy food. I love food that you can eat with your hands. Oh, another hot take of mine, my hands are clean so I can do this, is that food should be eaten with your hands, because or at least most food. I like maybe a soup, but to be fair, you don't even need a spoon for a soup. Like, what I'm trying to say is that I think when you eat food with your hands, you're much more into contact with the food itself. Like, having a utensil is like having a sort of medium between yourself and the food, and you don't really need that medium because you've got it. Like, you have hands, you can use it, you have a mouth, you can use those. And I feel like when you eat food with your hands, you are much more aware of what you're putting into your mouth, because your body feels it first. And I think one of the first things that your body feels is the temperature. So if I pick this up, I know that it's cold, and like my body will adapt to the thought of that, and I can just like dip it in and use it, and it gets everywhere, and that's great. And I love that it gets everywhere, and I feel like food tastes better as well when you make it, like when you eat it with your hands, because what's not to enjoy? I just realized that I don't have a napkin, so I'm gonna say goodbye, go and get a napkin and finish my meal off. I love you guys. I will hopefully see you soon.